Hey friends, it's Anthony here, sharing with you a little 3-week series covering kind of some back to school themes that occur in life, maybe at a younger age, maybe presently, or maybe things that come in the future that you can kind of plan and incorporate to the rest of your life lessons as you go about your professional careers, your personal relationships. And the first one that I want to talk about, we're going to take like a little bit of a Charles Dickens approach and go with the past, present, and future 3-part series. You get it. Okay, very well. So looking at the past experiences of back to school trauma, we're going to go back to the year 1995. Anthony here is entering kindergarten, and this is my first big school experience, and I remember it like it was yesterday. I haven't shaken this idea of embarrassment. It's not quite the age that Inside Out 2 introduces the emotional response of embarrassment, but for me, this is when I can remember it clear as day. I was in my red scratchy polo, ready for my first day of school, and I had been renting a few different VHS tapes from the local video store, and I had seen a number of different kids going to school with this one key ingredient to their learning experience, and that was a notebook. So I made sure to go to the store with either my mom or my dad or my grandma or something like that and got my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers pocket-sized notebook. I had my pencil, I had this little photo. I was so excited to step into the learning environment as prepared as possible and as cool as possible, representing the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I walked into class and I feel like I took one step in and the teacher immediately took the notebook from me and said, "Oh, you won't be needing this." And as kind and as sweet as the approach was, it did not change how embarrassed that I was. I felt unequipped to learn. I didn't know how to read. I didn't know how to write. But I just wanted to be ready, maybe doodle a little bit, who knows. But she was right to take it away. But me, I felt embarrassed. I felt ill-prepared, and to this day, I still remember, turning red, getting flushed and sweaty, and feeling like I've done something wrong because I didn't come with the right thing, or I came with the wrong thing. Lesson being, despite that embarrassment on day one, I still made friends. Despite that embarrassment on day one, I still was able to learn. Despite that embarrassment, I still was able to go home at the end of the day with my notebook. All that to say, even to today, we're going to experience embarrassment. We're going to mess up the first time that we give the presentation. We're going to mess up the first time that we talk about the new product, whatever it is. The thing to remember is, no one else remembered it. Even though it's so clear as day in your own head, I bet there's 30 more times throughout your day that you see other people do embarrassing things. You notice it in the moment, but you've moved on and you've forgotten all about it. So whatever you're feeling embarrassed or ill-equipped or socially inept about, I want to remind you, no one's thinking about it as much as you are. Try to take the little baby steps to get past it. Remind yourself, nobody starts off perfect. Just go ahead and learn from that little hiccup and move on. It's okay to be embarrassed. Just don't let yourself be held back from new opportunities because of it. I will catch you next week talking about another lesson in back to school. No longer past, we're looking at the present.